This is my sixth video of Fluent English Speaking Skills Challenge. This challenge I take for improving my overall level or overall version, and this is my sixth video. And today's topic that I mentioned yesterday's video is the ego. The ego is good when you use it on yourself. I give you an example. Let's say the cricketer, the Virat Kohli is a best cricketer in Indian team at present. So he is the best, and he have the ego inside him is that I am the greatest cricketer uh, in current situation, and he proudly accept the fact. The other person or other people surround by them think that the he has more ego. He don't become humble. Humbleness is not that to do not express your feeling, your suppress your emotion. Humbleness is that you have ego, you say it, but you treat other people as a human being. You don't forgot your roots that you came from. That's the poor background that you have previously, and the current situation that is totally different. You don't forget your previous or past time when you face the problem and you handle it to become at this level, to becoming or come at that level. So that the ego, you should have the big ego. Means if I wanted to become a coder or software engineer, I have the believe in myself that I am the best coder, or I have the best problem solving skills over here. If I believe in myself, then my feeling can impulse my emotion. Feeling changes my emotion, and I feel like I am the greatest coder and I can solve any problem. At the same time, the hardest problem came in front of me, I can tackle it with that belief that I can do anything, and I am the greatest coder. I am the greatest problem solver, not a coder, greatest problem solver in a coding or in a real life. Then only you can clearly defeat it, any situation. That's the main thing. And if you have ego, not inside or not for your purpose, but you have the ego for the other person, so it can cut you in fine slices. Means I have the ego, so I should not talk with other person because I have the ego. My ego get hurt when I approach a person by myself. So it is a very very wrong thing. I should approach other person. If the other person should not give their hand front, so I gave it first, and then the other person should do the same, and that's the way we make a friends, or we make a partner, or we can proceed in our life. And that's the main thing. And that's I show the pros and cons of the ego. And the today's topic is very important, is that stress. uh, the day after tomorrow, I have the presentation regarding the mini project in a CSE third year, means computer science third year. The project level is bit higher, or I don't have such a technology. I should start from beginning for learning the new technology for making my own mini project by myself. So don't take a stress. I decided that if I take a stress and all, it gonna decrease my level of endurance or level of my progress at at consistent rate. So don't take a stress. Give your 100%, not 100%, give your 200%. Decide the task that you wanted to do regarding to completion of the goal. Let's say I take a goal of completing the mini project. I take a topic, I choose the category, then make a plan how to go there, make a plan, cut it down to small small step, and decide what is my first step that should I take to go in a right direction to achieve my purpose. So your brain gets a multiple output, write it down, and after write it down you should clear your mind. And mind, only your mind gives you the right answer regarding how to get to your purpose. Write it down, make step, detailed step, and follow it, and act accordingly and achieve your purpose. And don't take stress at all. The other person wanted you to don't other person wanted you to other person don't think you at all. Other person are in their own other persons have their own environment. They think only themselves. They are insecure inside their heart, inside their mind. They are insecure about their persistence or their personality inside the real world. So don't bother at that. Don't bother at them. They are not gonna hurt me. They can't hurt me. They are don't think that. Think in a positive way. Think that the god, when you think that I wanted to do something, I wanted to become a 1% man, then the signal goes upside, and the uh, god gives the signal back and change the thoughts of the person that are surround yourself. And the person is trying to distract you by saying a wrong thing or saying good thing. Don't get distracted, follow the your path, and at last god open the door, and you are welcome at inside, and the door gets closed. So that's the main way. So think in that way that 95% are dead in this world. So don't think more about them. Second thing, make a diary, write it down each task that you wanted to complete for achieving certain goals in a day, week, month, 15 days, 2 month, and complete it accordingly. Don't by hook or crook complete it by any way. You have the pen in your back, you can't sit, make a stand, then stand. If you can't sit in a chair and can't sit on a floor for studying, be in a standing position. Take your book inside your hand, take your laptop in front of you, write it down the code, learn new thing, write it down in your notebook. By standing position you can survive the state. You can stand 3 hours or more than that. It can only happen, or you can surpass the limit by doing the uncomfortable task on consistent level. By doing it again and again, you should surpass your limit that you can create inside your mind. The limit is the only thing that can suppress you. Other than that, no one can suppress you. Here is the fear is always inside your brain. The suppression is always inside your brain. The fear is always inside your brain. The stress, the tiredness, the fear of speaking, or self depreciation, or any kind of thing are only inside your brain. So don't think a lot, don't overthink at all. Work according your pace and give it to 100%, not 100%, give it to your 200%, and proceed your car by putting the seat belt and be firm on the steering wheel and proceed your way inside your life, inside your beautiful life that you want to create in your future by doing the task in present. Yesterday I read a quote, the very important and very best quote that I read, as that your future will be more beautiful than your dream only if you work harder than now. Yes, that's the main thing that I like the most in yesterday's quote. And that's all for today. Be be courageous, because I wanted to make the video. Not only I wanted to make the video, I wanted to make a community of the people who can surpass their limit, who can beat the any situation. If the person is poor, the person don't have the any kind of resources, he use the resources that are in their hand and give it the 200% of the energy and time to achieve the thing. I wanted to make such person or such people community by using my channel. The person who wanted to grow inside their life in any kind of way, who can join my channel or write it down a comment that what the step he or she wanted to do for the future self, that they dream that I wanted to become at that level. Write it down and ask your heart that I put my real effort for that man or a girl that I wanted to become, the man or woman that I wanted to become. And be a man, boys, be a man. The man is that kind of species who don't wanted to work, but he do the work. He don't wanted to solve the problem, he wanted to run away from the problem. But man, real man, solve the problem even if he doesn't like the problem to solve, doesn't like to take a stress. But he make the surrounding is that in that way that the stress comes in a way, he cut down the stress and make a bulletproof sheet around him, that no one can hurt me because I am bulletproof. That kind of way you should wanted to become, because our freedom fighter are, or all the great warriors, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, all the great warriors said the one thing is that be a brave, embrace hardness, embrace the bravery inside you. Be, let's think in that way, that if our warriors see ourselves in now, that we fought for this, he don't wanted to say that, he think in that way, that the warriors say that now generation is much more tougher, that we are in past. That kind of thing they said. Only if we make it, we are, for that we should mold into in that way, so can we become much more harder than before. It takes time, it's take a hard work, it's take a tear, each tear it's like blood, it takes a blood and sweat and all kind of thing, the combination of all kind of thing combined and create a great product, great personality, great character, great habit. And the man who done it, who become great, not by the surrounding or not by the Other person said that he is great, but inside him he become, he win the all the match, win the war inside his heart and mind. That's all for today. I'm loving my God and my family. I'm physically and mentally in peace. Thank you, God, for giving me such a wonderful and healthy body. I'm unattached with all the illusions that are present in the universe. Life is great यार. आयुष्य खूप चांगलं आहे. देवा काळजी रे मला, देवा काळजी रे. अहम ब्रह्मास्मी, ब्रह्मत्वांश मायामध्ये ओम नमः शिवाय. Please, thank you. I am the warrior. I am the warrior. Signing out. Peace. Jai Hind.